Yes, guys. Well, cool. That game sucked the life out of me, to be honest. Really did. Welcome back, guys. How you all doing? Finished watching that Tottenham defeat against Newcastle, and Spurs out in a whimper. And to be honest, I think Frank got it wrong. I do. I think he got it wrong. I mean, let's get into it. Disappointing night. Uh, Watching that game. Don't know how you all feel. Guys, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, if you're new here. Much appreciated. So look, the lineup came out and no Van der Ven, no Kudos, didn't start Mawani, and so it's playing Danso left centre back out of position. Paulinho moving from the midfield position, which she's been doing well into centre back. And it was just when I saw that lineup, I thought, well, are we actually taking this competition seriously or not? Because Newcastle played a weakened side, and I just thought it was a good opportunity for Spurs to start their strongest players available, and um, and really have a go tonight. Really have a go, and but obviously the competition couldn't have been a priority for Thomas Frank. Rotation was the priority, wasn't it? And I get it. You've got to make some changes, but there's certain players that you need in this side, and that kind of moving around, just it was just I sort of writing was on the wall, and the thing is as well with the game. I mean, Newcastle gave us so many opportunities in this match. They gave us the ball. We had so many chances in that kind of final third where we got it in positive positions, and it was just such poor decision making from our forward players. Where even when we did get a decent ball in the box with Charlison, failed time and time and time again. Their keeper made one really good save. The other save I thought was quite an easy one from Richarlison. Save from Sar's shot. But it was just a lot of huff and puff. We didn't seem up for it. Newcastle, obviously, playing in front of their home fans, were creating opportunities and taking a game to us. But we kind of gave them goals, didn't we? The first one from a corner, something about Spence took so long to tie his shoelaces up, and then bang is a header. 1-0 Newcastle. And to be honest, they deserved it. Kind of on the play, they were having a go. We were kind of not doing a lot in the game. After they scored, we kind of picked it up a little bit, tried to create some opportunities, but just not good enough in the final third, guys. Right? Was it? It was just not good enough in that final third. Johnson, I mean, he was trying to create things in that first half. There was one wayward cross he made, and he put the ball in the box. So Charlison just could not get on the end of it. He's just such a frustrating player, isn't he, Richarlison? And that's why I would have started Mawani. You got to start with the best players. Kudos, you got to start with. And for me, this competition is a chance to win something. Like, this is the important game tonight, right? Yes, I know we're playing Chelsea on the weekend, and I know that's important as well. But this is knockout football. You get a result here. You get to the quarterfinals, and the changes just really didn't help. And I think Frank got it wrong. And you can look at the performances. Let's go over this team. Let's go over. Let me bring the lineup up in this side. Let's go over it, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the performances. I mean, Dan, so he was doing all he can, trying to battle away. They say it's part of the error for the second goal where he kind of passed it out blind, and Newcastle won back possession, crossing the box. Such a easy header for Wolfermedia. Kingsley came out. He should have just stayed on his line. Danso lost the header. What a weak, pathetic goal to concede. Hardly any power on that. He just kind of nodded it in softly into the goal. 2-0. We try to push, we try to come onto them, Newcastle, and it was just, yeah, yeah, just hard work really. Xavi again, I thought was very disappointing. Um, who else? Bergval was okay. Um, Bentancur okay. Fullbacks, Spence, this is the problem with Spence when you're playing, on your wrong foot. You're always having to cut back, running down blind alleys, can't put a ball into the box. Porro, yeah, is up against it, weren't he? We were under a bit of pressure throughout the game. But, there were so many opportunities in the transition for Spurs to score, and just our kind of attacking play and how we pass the ball is just goddamn awful at times, isn't it? Playing it out of the pitch, giving the ball away. There weren't enough energy, weren't enough passion, fight today. It was just, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're out in a whimper. And I just think, looking kind of at response of the fan base, no one seems to really care. No one seems to be bothered that we just lost this game. It's like, okay, well, Newcastle away, it's a tough game. We've got all these injuries, excuses, excuses, excuses. Look, we had more than enough there to give Newcastle a better game, especially when they didn't even start with their best side. And obviously, some of those players came on late on in the game to kind of see it out. Um, Opportunity missed for me. I think the performance was poor. I really do. Some people will say that, oh, this is, this is some of the good attacking patterns of play, the best we've been on the ball. You look at the stats. The stats ain't too bad, to be honest, compared to Newcastle, where we matched them in a lot of areas. The attacking some momentum. You look at that as well. A little bit of us in that second half. And that's what I mean with this game. Like, Newcastle gave us opportunities. There was space to attack them, but it was just very poor output from our forwards. Some changes were made, and Mawani came on too late. Kudos came on, but the game was gone, wasn't it? The crowd were behind Newcastle. Newcastle just had that extra step. They wanted it more than Spurs. And yeah, it was poor and disappointing. There's a trophy we're out of, and that's it. And you know, no one seems to really give a shit. Um, Newcastle away, well, we probably weren't going to win it anyway. But I don't like losing, and I felt that Frank got it wrong. I do. I think he should have started with the best side. Fair enough if we'd have lost it with the best side, okay. But we would never know, will we? We'll never know. And it was just all kind of too passive. Um, yeah, disappointing, guys. Really, really was disappointing. There's any more points I want to make against this about this game? To be honest, what else did I make note of? Um, just not much really. I even just think like at half time we were in the game still. I just thought maybe we could do something in that second half, but Newcastle got that second goal fairly early on. And look, it was just missed opportunity. Got to do better. We got to do better. You know, against Chelsea at the weekend, we do got to play a lot better than that. That was just not good enough. And yeah, disappointing night as a Spurs fan. Um, and that's it, guys. Give us your thoughts. Leave us your comments. Sorry if I sound a bit fed up, but look, I don't like losing, and I thought there was a chance tonight. I just think there was opportunities in that game. I felt we could have started with a stronger lineup and really gone for it, because yeah, we're not going to win much this season. We're out of that cup now. FA Cup left to play. Realistic fans, Champions League is just as soon as if we do get to the knockouts, it's going to be very difficult. Yes, I know. Quality of player will come up in a discussion again. This one's rubbish. This one's rubbish. We need better. We'll be so much better with a top striker. We'll be putting those chances away. But come on, these players. Some of them aren't good enough, are they? It was just not good enough. I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to leave it there. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, just as I said, yeah, just disappointed that we lost in the way we did tonight. Anyway, guys, catch up with you soon. Enjoy the rest of the week, and as always, Come on, you Spurs.